My dear child, you know exactly what time it is. Your intuition has been sensing a change in the energy of your journey for quite some time now. An unexpected chapter just opened up and it's about to throw you into an entirely new direction. This is what your soul's been preparing for. Get ready to receive your blessing in a divine bundle. So every challenge or setbacks you have been put through has fortified all the layers of your spirit that needed straightening. You are too evolved to go back to your old ways. There is a beautiful pathway being created just for you. Step onto it with faith and leave fear where it belongs behind you, period. Oh, yeah, there is definitely a shift in the air. Flow with it, and when it's come your way. So, give yourself a chance to see what happens when you start trusting the universe. Give your spirit the time and faith that it needs. You are evolving so beautifully. My child, know that life probably is still a mess, but you do not have to sort through it all today. Allow life to work it out, let things take their time, respect the season of life you are going through. Maybe it is hard to hang in there right now, to hold on and trust, but please do not let one difficult phase of this journey make you give up on life. Carry on, have a faith, even if you can't see a way out. Believe that despite all of life's messiness, despite all of its hardships and pains, good things will happen to you and you will find your way again. You cannot measure your progress in one day. You cannot doubt your effort just because the results are not showing up yet. Growth at a times is a slow and invisible process. Perhaps life has not been easy for you lately and you feel like there is no way you can get out of it. So maybe making it through each day has become a stressful and difficult journey. So don't lose hope. Look back on the part of your life that you have already lived and you will see that there were days harder than these, and yet you have found a way through them. Take courage from that. You may not feel that way today, but you are strong enough, my child, so start believing in. So, my child, know that. It will all unfold in perfect timing. You are accelerating the progress process by your decision to get a little better every day. Each day that you choose to grow spiritually, mentally, and physically, you unlock new pathways of potential. So, as you build depth into your inner self, the gates of the material world are thrown open. Seeing is not believing, you have to believe before you see if you are to truly experience the gift of miraculous living. Today, pray for the patience and faith to keep trusting in yourself and your happiness. Pray for the courage to continue healing and thriving. So, most of all, pray for the strength to keep going. Prayer prepares you to receive the best life has to offer. Have a faith in the fulfillment of your dreams. Believe in your prayers and possibilities. The ego is always in a hurry. It constantly wants to do something. The moment you slow down or take a break, you realize how impatient it gets when you log out of the doing mode. There is a need for control and dominance that makes the ego stress over doing more no matter how fast you run. But if you are running in the wrong direction, it would not make you happy. For the spirit, it is not about doing, it is about being, feeling aligned while doing something is far more important than doing just for the doing sakes. A lot of us don't even explore this being energy because we never slow down. A deep awareness is needed to help you overcome the uneasiness that you feel when you are just being. The deep awareness that comes from beyond the ego. So let go, be present, and unreveal the magic of being. My child, know that if you receive news that changes your plans or experience some kind of setbacks or delay, don't react negatively. Don't get frustrated or upset. The universe is watching how you respond to these changes because you are being set up for more abundance. The blessings that are about to flow into your life will come with another level of responsibility. When you grip and complain, it shows that you are not ready and it will take longer to receive your rewards. So, negativity always slows the manifestation process. Instead, accept the changes with grace, rise to the challenges. You will never get more than you can handle. You are just being tested. So don't get discouraged by the setbacks you may have experienced lately. It is a necessary detour. You are being rerouted, but you are still on your divine path. You have to make yourself available to divine interruption. There are some magnificent things coming ahead, and you cannot be afraid to do things differently. New things are being done a new way, so create space for grace. As you reclaim your power, you must release the right roots and structures, so that you have grow accustomed to sometimes you have to break away from tradition to manifest your vision. So be careful, your home is on enemy's target. So, my child, know that God has moved on from that bad things you did or that terrible things you said. He may have been angry or disappointed in the moment, but he is moved on. So, have you? You don't have to worry about falling out of favor because of failure. Nothing you do or don't do could have ever separate you from His love or blessings. His goodness is ongoing and never runs out. His favor is always around you, on you, and with you. His favor is forever and ever. Your actions, behaviors, words, attitudes are an example to everyone around you. What message are you sending and know? So you are not responsible for teaching others or showing them the way, not your job, but you do have the opportunity to be the light. So you can leave a positive impression. You get to be an example of surrender. You don't have to preach. Your actions and attitude are your message. Live your faith out loud. Someone's always watching. God is good. You are good. Live that way. So, my child, know that you are not who you became when life threw the most difficult situation at you. You are not timid, faint, hurted, or sunk in gloom. You are not absent from this world, disinterested, or discouraging. You are what swells within you when you are joyful, spirited, and hopeful. You are what roams within every survives of your body when you are most inspired. You are who you are when you are most at peace and easy. You are what makes you belly act when you laugh alongside your favorite people. You are not who you are during the most turbulent period of your life. You are meant to feel discomfort when life facilitates your growth and expansion. You are meant to feel alarm and pulled out of your natural element during your evolution. Please don't gloss over all that you are during your transformation. There is more to life than chasing someone. Chase your dreams, chase the career you have always desired, chase your friendship, chase your fears. Chase your curiosity, chase the truth, chase what feels uncomfortable so you can grow, chase change. Chase everything with certainty. Chase today what you are sure will fill your lungs with joy tomorrow. Chase tomorrow will give you purpose and meaning. When you reflect on your life a decade from today, chase solitude, chase excitement, chase simple movement, chase sunset, chase your inner child, chase who you aspired to be when you were little, chase what makes you feel alive, Chase yourself, yes, chase yourself, because there is nothing more rewarding than settling down with yourself before settling down with someone else. So remember to always chase the right things for the right reason and with the right intentions. Most importantly, remember to never chase what is on someone else's timeline but your own. My child, know that sometimes you get so wrapped up in the idea of being in a relationship that you forget the most important relationship of all, the one you have with yourself. My child, no. You often think that finding someone else will bring you happiness, complete you, and make your life perfect. But the truth is, real happiness begins within yourself when you learn to find joy in who you are, in your own company. It's like a superpower. It means you don't rely on someone else to make you happy. You don't chase after things just because society says you should. Instead, you chase your own dreams and desire. Instead of constantly chasing after material position or trying to meet society's of success, take a moment to focus on what truly matters, your own well-being. It's like rediscovering yourself, what makes you laugh, what brings you peace, and what fills your heart with contentment. So these are the things that truly matter. It is about knowing that you don't need to fit into anyone else's mold or meet their standards. That your happiness is not defined by anyone else's expectations or by being in a relationship. It's unique to you. So remember to focus on yourself, on what truly makes your heart smile. So, because when you do that, when you take the time to nurture your own happiness, the world becomes a more beautiful place. It's important not to lose sight of yourself in the quest for external validation. Let's not forget to explore what truly makes you happy, because when you prioritize your own happiness, it's like you attract all the wonderful things your heart is desire. In the end, the most important relationship you will ever have is one with yourself. So, no one gets to say whether your life is good enough or not. You decide what kind of life is worth that sacrifice you have made. You own the reason for whatever you are chasing after. You hold the lock and key for whatever past, present, and future your life holds. You are not a puppet, you are not a slave. You do not have to put a life that was focused on you because they said it would make you successful. Because what a successful life is one that you have chosen, not settled. So, my child, know that. We go through life clinging to familiar comforts such as old beliefs, stagnant situations, and relationships that have served their purpose. We find security in the known, afraid of what we might uncover if we shake things up. But deep down, an inking tugs at us, whispering that there must be more. When that restless whispers grow loud enough, we reach a pivotal point. We just know it's time for change. By following that intuitive nudge, something powerful sets in motion. In answering that soulful summon, a major transformation and shifts begin. This decision precipitates a dark night of the soul. Challenging old beliefs, moving on from relationships, and upgrading situations can feel like free falling into the abyss, but this darkness is the fertile incubation of metamorphosis. By reflecting on flaws in old ways of thinking and operating, you create room for new truth. I emerge. It is scary to let go of the familiar, unsure of what we might build in its place. But if we can honor the grief of release, we create room for insightful new growth. With time and care, we regain a sure footing from the ashes of former limitations. A bold and vibrant self emerges. Once we act on that inner moment of an upgrade, the dark night of uncertainty inevitably lifts and the light of new life peers through until you are completely engulfed in the illuminating realizations that you are finally where you have always wanted to be and where you were meant to be, and the space in your mind that was once occupied by a dull longing and lack of fulfillment. Explore the possibility of what is to come. You are on the rise, and if you can continue to courageously the door, when your elevation comes knocking, you will reach peak human experiences one can only have by following their spirit. My child, know that believe in the reality of your own imaginal acts, for faith is loyalty to unseen reality. Have a faith in your imaginal act, although unseen by the outer world, is an external fact. Your loyalty to its unseen reality will cause the unseen to become seen by the world. This is the practical side of this night. You and I can lift the cross from our own shoulders, for as I lift your cross, I am lifting mine, and in a way I do not know, the burden is lifted from me. Everyone you meet is yourself made visible, for there is nothing but yourself in the world. The world of creation is finished and its original is within us. There are infinite views of it. Our task is to get the right view, and by determining the direction of our attention, make it pass in procession before the inner eye. If we assemble the right sequence and experience it in imagination until it has the tone of reality, then we consciously create circumstances. What exactly is anger? You have felt it before, but you may be murky on its definition. Anger is a feeling of being wronged, and it is an energy that moves you to assert your will to right the wrong or get what you want. The last Willard explains anger is a spontaneous response that has a vital function in life. Those who have thwarted our will and interfered with our life, it is natural to experience anger when your will is crossed, when you are hurt by someone's action, or when you fear you would not get what you want. So, ignoring your anger and related emotions can hinder your success and, in time, bring pain to both you and your loved ones. Our Savior Jesus is a master psychologist who comprehends the dynamic and risk of anger. In Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, a substantial portion deals with anger and the associated struggles such as contempt, hurtful words, relational conflicts, unforgiveness, and passing judgment. When you reflect on your personal history of conflict, sin, and pain, you will often find that anger play a significant role, whether it was your own anger or someone else. This is why Jesus dedicated so much teaching to addressing anger. To grow in health and graciousness, it is important to grasp and care for your angry emotions, which have many nonsense variations. Learning the vocabulary of stormy emotions, it is vital for showing and receiving empathy. This fosters effective self-control, conflict resolutions, close relationships, emotional well-being, and compassion. My child noted, polish your skills by practicing regularly. The answer to your question about how to better your career involves focusing your time and attention on a skill that is related to your heart's true interest and passions. Perhaps it is a hobby that you dream of turning into an occupation. This is a possible if you will devote the time and energy to polishing your skills in this area. Visualize yourself enjoying the benefits of being successful in this endeavor. Expect the best and then do the necessary work to make this a reality. You will soon notice your skills improving and your level of enjoyment increasing. Your body will intuitively learn how to automatically incorporate what you have practiced, and you will find new inspirations as you move from an act of struggle to one of freedom and joy. Dear someone, no. As a recovering people pleaser, I did not always listen to my inner voice. let alone use it. I was a yes person. I did not want to be an inconvenience. I felt safer just being in the shadow. The shadow was my comfort zone. I blocked many of my blessings not because I did not want them, but because I was scared of being in the spotlight. Silencing my needs was the norm. Not being in tune with what I wanted or needed was the norm. I was so focused on everyday else needs that I did not know how to tune into my own needs. That version of me is long gone. I know better now. I know that I deserve better of myself now. So when I say no, it's not personal, it is self care. Dear someone, no. I hope you always know that the best choice I have ever made in life was choosing you. Choosing us, I hope you always know that I will continue to choose you each and every day. Your presence makes my soul feel calm. Your embrace makes me feel like I belong exactly where I am and that I am home whenever I am with you. Loving you is effortless and no distance, time, or person could come between the bond we share. Your kindness, softness, sincerity, and unconditional love makes me feel like a better person because life is simply better with you in it. Thank you for accepting me and loving me exactly as I am, exactly as I deserve. I hope you always feel loved in this exact same way, exactly as you deserve. Thank you for always choosing me. You are my happy place, my comfort, my best friend, and my soulmate. My everything, and I genuinely could not imagine my life without you in it. Type yes if you have faith and trust in God, and if you want your all wishes comes true, type amen. And if you like this video, please subscribe my channel for more encouraging God wisdom words.